This Sunday, we're invited to reflect on the dangers of taking God and His blessings and graces for granted, as well as not producing the fruits that He desires from us. That's sort of the whole story of the Jews that you see playing out over the Old Testament, across their history. In times of great need and desperation, they cry out to the Lord, "Lord, save us." Of course, that's something we're all familiar with, right? We all do the same thing in times of desperation, like maybe the night before an exam or before an interview, a job interview or something like that. We cry out in desperation. And of course, it's wonderful to know that the Lord is there for us in those moments. But then you fast forward a couple of months or years, and He's just kind of faded into the background. And we've failed to give Him that place of priority in our lives. We've taken Him for granted. We've taken His blessings and graces for granted. So in the gospel for this Sunday, Matthew chapter 21, the master of a house builds a vineyard. He creates a fence around it and a watchtower and a wine press and all that. He sets up a vineyard and he places some tenants inside the vineyard. The tenants, however, gradually, it seems, begin to think that they are the landowners. They forget that it's not actually theirs. And when the landowner comes back to gain the fruits, the produce of his land, they're very upset and they kill the messengers and eventually kill his son. Producing fruits. I think that's a very good way for us to sort of check ourselves, examine ourselves this Lent to make sure that we're not taking God's blessings and graces for granted. What are the fruits that I am producing? Insofar as I am a vineyard of the Lord, something that He has carefully created and cultivated with so much love and care, what are those fruits that my life is producing for the church, for the world? Imagine that if Jesus, the landowner, comes to my heart and asks me, okay, here's everything that I've given to you. Here's all the land that I have given to you, so to speak. What are the fruits that you have produced? I don't know, maybe that could be a little scary of a question, but it's not meant to be. It's rather meant to just orient our lives so that we don't forget that all of this is grace. Everything that I have is grace. Everything is a gift. And it's a gift that produces fruit for the world and for the church, and that's what the Lord desires to see for all of us. So we examine ourselves during the period of Lent. We examine our conscience. But that's not just a question of, okay, did I do this wrong or did I say something I shouldn't have? There's a much broader sense of examining our conscience, right? It's an examination of our life, the way that I'm living all together. Is my life producing fruit? Is it producing the fruit that the Lord desires from this vineyard? Is it blessing the world and the church and other people, perhaps countless other people, in the way that the Lord desired when He created me, when He first thought of me, when He decided all the different gifts and blessings and graces that He would give me? So I offer you this as food for thought, something to reflect on as we continue together in this journey of Lent. God bless you.